about trust. I thought I could trust you.
Don't know about the slip. The slip is a dead end.
Killed him.
Extras on the set of Daniel Craig's new 007 adventure, where the suave secret agent is keeping company with new Bond beauty Gemma Arterton.
Hey Extra, welcome to the set of Quantum of Solace.
Gemma plays a fellow agent who keeps Bond on his toes and his back.
I wish.
We are in Pinewood Studios. It's an incredible set. It's a honeymoon suite and it is absolutely beautiful. Oh, maybe I've said too much.
Look for Gemma, Olga Craig, and of course Dame Judi Dench to bond with moviegoers when Quantum of Solace hits theaters November 7th.
So yes, how do you want your drink there for you? Spilt on the floor or down my trousers? But there we go. Good evening, Jeff.
Good evening, Sir Gareth.
You're very keen tonight, I can tell.
Yeah, this wasn't my choice.
Hey, we could watch this twice over on Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yeah, but the thing is, you said that you get sick when you watch the bobsleighing bit at the end. I
Well,
get sick throughout this entire film. So yeah,
it's only the action bits.
Even the dialogue scenes are cut up like, well, I don't know what. Yeah,
It's all right. I'm going to play it at 1.2 speed. So no point.
For me, this film is even shorter because I usually skip the credit sequence because of that god awful song. So for me, it's even shorter. This film.
Da, 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 da.
Ear rape. Ear rape is what that is.
See, Franz is here, and this is his least favorite Bond film.
It is mine too. Yeah.
Least.
Dead last, bottom. Yeah. This one.
Dead last.
Dead last. Yeah.
I thought that was No Time to Die was Spectre, but
no, I got this at the very bottom. Then I got, I think, Die Another Day. I think, and then I got No Time to Die. But I would swap probably No Time to Die with Die Another Day because I do enjoy Die Another Day much more. But, yeah.
Aha! There you go. Josh is here. Never really minded this one. Rush for sure, but better than Craig's last two films. See, I agree with Joshua on this one.
Yeah, I've always been the biggest defender for Spectre, but even that over the last few viewings has really gone down for me. So yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I thought I'd say, I'll give Spectre a chance. I was too hard on it. No.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that one. That's the one I've seen the most in cinema. I've seen like 4 times in cinema. That one, Spectre. So yeah, went with a few different friends. So, yeah. I was like, sure, I'll see you for the 4th time. Sure, yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Monique's here. Hope you're having a great day. Well, I was until my nemesis turned up. I said, surely you won't turn up at this one.
I've been demoted from that.
Oh, you have been demoted, aren't you? Yes, friend of the channel now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks. What have you done for me recently, though? Right. Shane's here. This could have been so much better if it wasn't for the 2007-8 writers' strike. Indeed.
That's definitely a big issue that impacted the film. Yeah.
There we go. Agonizing Bond. Oh dear. No fans in tonight, is there? Hi, Doctor. Good evening, Movie JP. This film's so undercooked and dull. It feels like a lot longer than 100 minutes. It's definitely wasn't ready to come out. Don't know. I remember she's in the Centrillions film. But
I only know her from this one and Hansel and Gretel, I think.
Oh, of course, yes. Yeah. Is it Monster Hunters or Witch Hunters or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Generally, right now. This gets compared to License to Kill. But my film is better.
This one is bottom. License to Kill is a top 10 one for me, so yeah, big difference.
License to Kill is only 100 times, 100,000 times better, right?
At another 0 million times better, yeah.
See. Here we go, someone positive. It's very underrated. I think it went up in estimations after.
I know David Zaritsky likes this one a lot. But,
yes.
Yeah.
But I think that was before No Time to Lie. I was expecting you. Oh, Ian hasn't seen this one. Oh dear. Yes, this is the shortest Bond, which is a coincidence because we're in the
also the shortest Bond actor, Daniel Craig. But that's a little other trivia point. That aside.
Oh, there you go. Is he 6 foot?
Yeah, he's definitely of all the guys, he's definitely the shortest one to have played Bond. Yeah.
Yes, let's do the posters. Yes, because I picked up when I was out on the lot, I picked up Casino Royale, thinking, "Oh, this is it," because the difference is negligible.
Yeah, I do prefer the Casino one. Yeah,
but then I thought, well, they're not really trying anymore, are they?
Yeah, those are bad.
When you see the more era ones with Octopussy and even what is it? The Sean Connery running around the volcano pit.
Oh, You Only Live Twice. Yeah, you see, I would have picked that film. I'm kind of in a You Only Live Twice.
Well, that is.
mood with
I was going to do that for August.
Stuff. Oh, okay.
I thought. I don't know why I chose these two. I thought we got to do them at some point. Might as well see if they're available at the end of the month.
Yeah.
But yeah, this poster, there's a couple that's had an argument. They're just not speaking to each other. Not. It's just, what's the point? Well, what did you do, Mike? I wonder where he went. Bit of a disagreement last night, but hello. At least I know there isn't trying to be anything other than goofy nonsense. This film is trying to make some sort of point, but it does it in a half-assed way. Yes.
Yeah.
What year was this? 2008, was it?
Yeah, 2008.
Yes. Yikes.
So yeah, I was 11 years old, and this was the first one I could see in cinema. So yeah.
Nice.
I liked it then, but on subsequent viewings, it has gone down a hell of a lot, obviously.
You'd rather watch Scarface for the umpteenth time, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I watch Scarface over anything, but that's not the point.
Oh, Scarface over on Her Majesty's Secret Service, then.
Even that, yeah.
Both long-ass films. See, KP likes Goldfinger. Oh, Goldfinger, yeah. Everyone's just going to say Goldfinger, aren't they? That was how long ago?
The usual number one for most people, yeah.
Yeah. When did that come out?
64, yeah.
Shoot. And it hasn't 20 other films that haven't been beaten.
Yeah.
That's not
Apparently.
Yes, Jeff had his monthly update video with it.
Cheers, Andy.
Got some gold and some forks.
Yes. Roger Moore loves pussy.
And he likes cats in that film as well, apparently. But hates women, so go figure.
Yeah.
Some gems there. And the DC films. Hey, Batman rules. Sorry, The Batman.
Oh, yeah, The Batman, yeah. I'm still yet to rewatch that, but looking forward to seeing it again. Yeah.
I can't remember. Did you say you hadn't seen The Flash?
I have not seen it yet, no.
Okay. Jeff's favorite Bond is Roger Moore.
Yes.
Well, it's nice to see 89 Keaton Batman in action, but yeah. The rest of the film.
Yeah.
Why didn't they postpone this for a year? Then there's a good Bond film in there. There we go. See, that is true. They did rush it out. And it was delayed even before that because they went through a number of asking a load of directors to work on it. And they said, no, this is not enough time. And then they found one that said, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
A man that didn't really know James Bond, hadn't seen Casino Royale, barely seen any of the films. But yeah, let's go with him. He said yes. There you go. The Craig boasters suck. You know, I own the Spectre one.
Yeah, I own the Spectre one. I also own the Quantum Solace one, believe it or not. Yeah, I think it's the poster where he's holding the machine gun like over his shoulder, like.
Yeah, that one's not bad.
Yeah, where he's in the desert. Yeah.
Yeah, the Spectre one's not bad, but then I prefer the.
Yeah, that's the one I got. Yeah.
One with the black jumper he's got on and the.
Yeah, the teaser
ball
poster.
Holster.
A little bit the Roger Moore look. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was watching For Your Eyes Only, and I realised it is a dark chocolate of Bonds. As a kid, it wasn't my taste, but as I get older, I learned to appreciate its complex flavour.
That was, for the longest time, my favourite Roger Moore film until I came to my senses and I was like, no, Despite Love Me's the best one. But it's my second favourite now, so I do love For Your Eyes Only.
All right, nice. Right, before I get too bogged down in the chat, let's play this film. Right, have you got yours ready?
Yes, sir.
We are at the Columbia TriStar. Hang on, this is a Bond film.
I've got the MGM line first.
There was, I missed it.
Okay.
Right, and then hang on, let me pause it when it's something obvious. There we go. So, according to Michael G. Wilson, this takes place an hour after Casino Royale ended.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have made more sense if we did Casino Royale before this one. Because that's the only way I usually watch this film. I don't watch this like standalone. I always watch this after Casino Royale. It's not the greatest sequel, but at least it kind of makes sense if you watch it after. You know, it's yeah.
So here we go. It does have an interesting opening. It starts off. You think, "Oh, this is good."
Yeah, me in the cinema, I was like, gun barrel coming up, gun barrel.
Yeah, gun barrel.
Where's the gun barrel?
Swipes the cards. Yeah, someone mentioned in their reviews. The slow, quiet start doesn't really help with the gun barrel.
Mm.
And then they could have cut this chase out, just had it go straight to the chase of the agent through the city later, and then end with Bond shooting up at the gun, and then the gun barrel coming in.
Mm.
I just realized this is very loud because I got the volume on.
Oh.
I'm shouting. Right.
I was going to say, I got the low volume on. There we go.
But yes, the other people said it's hard to tell what's going on. A, because of the accident.
Yes.
B, because the cars look exactly the same.
Mm.
Same color and everything. But that poor Aston Martin.
Yeah. That's the Martin DBS. Yeah.
One of the many they destroyed. But yeah, cut.
Yeah, it's like, Jesus. This is cutting more than a slasher. Like, seriously.
Yes. It's like just when
they got Michael Myers to do the editing on this film.
Just when you think there's someone, you get to see what's going on. Yeah, but that Aston, Alfa Romero doesn't stand a chance, does it? Right, we're there's a, Craig Bond sounds like a bad action star. Yes, Craig Bond, action star.
Craig Bond.
But yeah, we are straight into the action, but because Mark Forster isn't from any action film. What was he doing?
Yeah,
Monsters
very pretentious,
Ball.
archerous, like artsy-fartsy films, it wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
German
seen Monsters
born.
Ball, though, but obviously that's because of Halle Berry's balls. But...
German Swiss, World War Z, Man Called Otto, Stranger Than Fiction, White
Seen that
Bird.
Yeah.
But yeah, very odd choice, but I guess it's one of those left field ones.
I mean, to be honest, nobody thought Sam Mendes could deliver a good Bond film, and he did with Skyfall. So
Yeah, and then
sadly Spectre happened, but that's a different
well, he
story.
he did warn them. He said, "I used all my good ideas on the first film." So, but yes, this is where Gary Powell was involved.
Oh yes,
Doing all the stunt coordination, trading paint. But yeah, I CBA to. Oh, can't be asked to get my copy of this, so I'll have for your eyes only in the background. Hey, you're gonna miss mine, Jeff singing. I'll be Alicia Keys.
Oh, I fucking hate this. I don't even know the lyrics. Like I said, I always skipped it. This is the only Bond film where I skipped the title sequence. It's
not even the guy that normally does the title sequence either. It's
it's
some
company, whatever it is, company.
That
Yeah,
Mark Forster used before. So there's nothing traditional. It's the last score by David Arnold.
yeah, which is probably the only positive aside from the main song. The actual David Arnold instrumental score is actually pretty good in this. It's a really good score.
And we don't get the Bond theme till right at the end again, don't we?
Yeah, just like with Casino Royale.
Your eyes only with my.
Okay, I'm just going to mute my TV entirely because I can't.
Oh, I got. I'll sing for you. Don't worry, Jeff.
This is the first time I'm seeing this opening title sequence.
So this is the first
in about a few years.
First duet Bond theme, or the only Bond duet.
First and luckily the last.
But yes, it was. I think it was Jack Black. No, is it Jack Black or Jack White? Jack White.
I was confused as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jack White's idea to bring Alicia Keys in as the complete opposite to his type of singing.
Mm.
But
Well, they succeeded in that regard. But I fucking
and then you
hate
get
this.
very, yeah. People are putting Madonnas above this.
Yes, any day. I will listen to that song 20 times before I listen to this once.
But yeah, then you get this very bland opening without the women forming in the sand is pretty good, but then sorry, getting distracted. But yeah, For Your Eyes Only was the first Bond I ever saw. Tender age of 5, watched on ITV. It really got me to Bond, even though it's a typical for.
Surely it's one of my first as well. That's probably why I've always liked it so much. Yeah.
See, yeah, definitely. I always sort of I probably saw the Connerys more as a young child because they were the newest ones back then to be on TV. Because Moore's would have been still out. But yeah, let's have a look. Greetings, Professor, and I think it is happy Cinco de Mayo to you. Yes, MK12 did the title design.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
and they did the fonts for the cities and locations.
Oh, those fancy artsy-fartsy title cards. Yeah.
Do other Bonds have those? You just coordinator Gary Powell, second unit director Panama.
There you go.
And then second unit director is Dan Bradley. But yeah, he did say because people said that this is trying to be like Bourne when it should be being like Bond, and then it even failed to be Bourne with the editing, even though it's the same crew, I think, editor and stuff like that. Yeah,
that must be why I'm not a big fan, because aside from the Bourne Identity, I don't like any of those Bourne films. So yeah.
I went off the.
It's just I just couldn't get on with the Supremacy and with what's the other one? Bourne Ultimatum, I think.
Ultimatum and Supremacy, yeah. And then there's the Legacy, Jeremy Renner one, and then it's just Jason Bourne.
Oh yeah, I haven't even seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I still can't get over how little For Your Eyes Only gets mentioned. It's like it doesn't exist.
That's a much better song than this, by the way. Sheena Easton, that's one of my favorites. That song.
But yeah, written by the usual people, but I think was it Mike Figgis or whoever it was, only handed in his polish of the script 2 hours before the strike happened, and then it was mostly cast and director that were writing this as it went.
Yeah, and I think even Daniel Craig gets some writing. He himself said, "I'm not a fucking writer, so I don't know what I'm doing."
Yeah, another thing Mark Forster's famous for is shots of random people or things.
Yeah, which happens a lot here. It's like a weird cutaway to why.
Yeah, you think other filmmakers, it's like, oh, this will be relevant later. So, like the woman that drops her groceries, you think, oh, what's going to happen with that? Is he going to something? No. The Batman's Flash, and Aquaman 2, though.
I've just recently watched Aquaman, the first one again. I haven't seen that since then. I enjoy it a fair bit.
Yeah,
it's quite Amber. Yeah.
The second one's not terrible. It's just very not special. But
I'm still amazed Dolph is in those with these weird wigs that he has. Yeah.
Weird. Nice to see him in a big film, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Roger Moore is the one I would like to have met. Same.
Yeah.
Same here. Have you seen Fire, Ice and Dynamite?
I've not seen that one yet, no.
Okay.
I've heard of it. I'm familiar with it.
I never watched it because I thought, what's this shit? But the stunt work is amazing because it's all this extreme sports, and then they got the best people at the time who were doing all these extreme sports, like downhill skiing and car racing through the snow and everything. And that looks amazing. But yeah, the story to get these people together with Moore.
Yeah.
And Moore has, well, actually, I don't think I could spoil the film, but Moore plays an Irishman as well, I believe.
Does he do an accent?
He does.
Oh, cool.
It's directed by, I think it was the guy that did the skiing sections and stuff like that on View to a Kill and other ones.
Oh, Willy Wagner.
That's it, yes. I couldn't remember his name. Some foreigner. Right. Of course I know Mel Gibson's American, as much as I know.
I always thought he was Australian until very recently. I was like, holy shit, this guy's actually American, but he was born in Australia. It's one of those.
Well, was he born in America, went to Australia, a young age.
Yeah, something like that.
Bruce
yeah.
Willis was born in Germany and went to America, but yeah, he's.
As I remember back in the day when Expendables 3 came out, he had that one scene where it's like, I was an American fighting for America. I was like, you're Australian. But no, it turns out I was wrong. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it's legalities, isn't it? So yeah, they get these. You think this horse race is going to be relevant to the fucking plot?
Yeah, but it's just some random fucking cutaway. It's like, why?
Yeah,
It's
just
to establish that that's going on or something.
Yeah, I'm going to get on a horse and run right to the town. You
Roger
didn't
Moore
even
could do
know he
some horse
existed. Right away, the film looks and feels like a car commercial. That is a good point. Yeah. Hey, Andy. Every so often I think to myself, I'll give Quantum of Solace another chance. But when I do, it feels worse than I remembered.
Yes.
Yeah, even that
It
bit
does.
where the shootout happens.
Yeah, like did Am get shot or like it's
I think it hit. You see the
but it happens in like a 1.5
drip bar
second.
gets hit instead because Bond
Yeah.
pushes her out of the way and then the bullet misses her.
Yeah.
But then it does get Mr. White. But yeah, apparently, was it Daniel Craig got injured 3 times in this?
He broke his shoulder or something.
Had to have
his knee,
pins in the
I
shoulder.
think.
Yeah, and then cut one of his fingers, sliced his finger off the fingerprint. But then, and then he got cut in the face by something, and he had to have stitches and a bit of plastic surgery. But yeah, it's Craig's tenure. When did it end? 3 years, 4 years ago now.
Yeah.
21?
What was the release? 20? Was it 21? Because of fucking COVID, I couldn't see it, so I don't remember the exact.
Yeah, wasn't it finished in like 2019 though?
I think that's when they wrapped it. Yeah.
Crazy. And we're still no closer. God, this film and the song are awful. Hello, Sean.
Thank you, Sean. Welcome.
Good. Well, what is it going to be like when I do No Time to Die next in a few weeks?
I will take that over this, but not by much. So yeah,
it's an hour longer.
Well, about 2 hours longer, isn't it? No Time to Die.
Exactly. Oh, there she goes. Oh, no, my cherries.
Yeah.
Oh God, what inhumanity it's apparently.
That would have worked in a Roger Moore film, but
yeah, there's no double taking pigeons or anything in this, unfortunately. Mr. Trick.
That's what this is missing. Yeah.
There are a lot of cameos though, but so I think it's the man that's up for the next video, next Bond film, Kurazan or whatever his name is. He's the voice on something. Quantum of Solace is not as good as I say. Of the reboot flicks, I like Casino because of Eva Green and Skyfall because that one kicks ass. Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Those are the 2 best ones. Yeah.
2 out of 5.
Both of those are in my top 10. So yeah.
Yeah. 2 out of 5 is not good. Yeah. Corey's here. Hey, Corey or Wilkie, whoever you are, which one it is today.
Hey, Corey.
I know it's in the spoil, but do you think someone on Earth knows he's the James Bond?
I feel it in my bones. Thank you, Dave. Oh, sorry.
Have you sent your video in yet? Good evening, gentlemen.
I can't say. Hey, Jim.
There's Jim. He's a Bond villain if there was one. After an hour after Casino Royale, so Bond's wearing the same clothes and hasn't showered or anything mucky about. Apparently, he's in different clothes.
Yeah, it's not the
It's
same
not the ending
from
scene.
End of, yeah.
No, and then
this bit was in every trailer when they fall down into the
and then
construction site. Yeah.
in my making of, which will be out next week. It shows that they didn't actually, in reality, they only fell a few feet and then they had to special effects it, make it
CGI,
longer.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't mind the spit action scene.
Yeah,
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's like a horror film with like massive amounts of falling glass and things smashing and like Final Destination or something. But
I also do like how the scene ends with him just picking up the gun right in the nick of time and then shooting, and then it's like that echoey gunshot. Yeah.
But yeah, we're 40 minutes in. But yeah. And again,
imagine a poor bastard that watches this that has never seen Casino Royale, though. He would be like, what the hell is going on? Who are these characters? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm at lost. Because it allegedly it wasn't supposed to carry on. It was supposed to be hinted at as a sequel. But because of the rights strike, they'd had to just make stuff up that they already knew from the last one, so it sort of just continued. But yeah, Craig is wearing Tom Ford, I think, in this one from this one onwards. I think.
Oh yeah.
Mostly
Tom
just
Ford.
Tom Ford clothes, which I'm guessing I will not be buying.
Yeah, a little out of my price range, sadly.
Yeah,
A little bit.
not that I've even looked. I know it. It's not worth looking. Do you like the cast in this film? Giancarlo Gianni, Olga, yes, Kurilenko as Camille,
Yeah, we
Jeffrey
did
Wright,
Olga.
and David Harbour. Yes, they're all good. Because Jeffrey Wright is the first. Hang on, how many Bond Felix actors came back?
The only one that came back was David, or what's his last name? Haddison.
Yes,
Live and Let Die and Life Skill. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Is Jeffrey Wright in all 5 of these Craig ones?
No, the first 2 he skipped Skyfall and Spectre, and he came back for No Time to Die. In which, spoilers, there was Time to Die for both his character and Bond.
Spoilers? Massive spoilers. I felt the same way about The Dark Knight Rises. The first hour is bad, but after that falls apart. Yeah, that's another film with problems.
Well, I watched that again recently. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But compared to Dark Knight.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. Florists use that expression.
We have people everywhere.
Can we just skip this film? Mike's here. Quick editing. That sums up this film.
Yes. Quick editing the movie. Yeah.
Well, quick editing, and someone was explaining on a video review that the rule of editing an action scene is a car goes left off the scene, and then the next shot you're having it in the same direction, not just randomly go all over the shots and close-ups of something else while the action's happening.
Yeah.
What do you make of their offices here? It does.
Yeah, it's very modern, very.
It looks like an advertising company's offices more than anything.
Yeah.
And then there's no Q, because he was also saying if Q were here, he'd have a drop-down screen or the painting would move aside and then explain it. And then you get all this fancy table that scans everything and then has 1,000 pictures come up and you can't see what's going on. You don't understand.
I do like the whole table's like touchscreen. It's like that's pretty cool,
but yeah, it's just a lot of information where it's just this is Sir Edmund Hillary. Sorry, you see this briefcase here? There's 10 sovereign coins for you. See if you get into trouble.
Good old Desmond. Yeah.
I like this one. It's grown on me over the years. See, I liked it when it came out. I don't mind it's a short action film if I got time for a big Bond film. And I
usually go for Tomorrow Never Dies if I don't want the longest one, because Tomorrow Never Dies is also a pretty short one. Not as short as this one.
It's interesting how important the pale killing is in the Craig films. Yeah, because
Mr. White.
He makes it all the way through to Spectre, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think not. But yeah, they had the chance to wrap everything up in this film, and then decided to just go all in and have each one controlled by someone else.
Yeah,
ends up as
and Casino Royale in this one, they obviously established Quantum as like the big group, the new Spectre, and then it's like, oh, Quantum is just a part of Spectre because now we have the rights back for Spectre. It's like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah, just because you had the rights doesn't mean you need to
Yeah.
shoe in a bad idea that was done. How long ago was it? 15 years earlier in Goldmember.
Yeah.
I love gold. Yes, much like with Goldeneye, they should have been waiting a few years for the sequels and brought Campbell back. Yeah, because Gary said Campbell's got one more in him. I know Campbell just did the cleaner, but he's probably waiting for a call from the Bond producers now.
Yeah, I would love it if Campbell came back. Yeah,
because it's been, was it 2000? When was Casino Royale?
06.
06. So nearly 20 years.
Yes. Yeah.
See, people were confused by this. Apparently, well, Calvin was that he gets stabbed in the neck and then stabbed in the thigh, and obviously, I knew that he got stabbed in the arteries and he's lifting his leg to bleed him out quicker. But
yeah,
It's not technically it's not explained. He's just holding him.
Yeah, this felt weird to me as well. Yeah.
Was this edited by the same people who butchered Resident Evil, the final chapter of the last Jason Bourne, JB
Yeah, I've
movies?
not seen those, but it could be.
It's definitely a lot of the same cast and crew, I should say. Oh,
Bloody hell.
always makes me jump. So, where is it? Yes, Guillermo.
Michael Wilson cameo, the guy reading the newspaper.
Oh yeah, I see him. There he is. I only read about it earlier. I've never. Yeah, Alfonso Cuarón and Guillermo del Toro are voices on the phones and stuff, and it's Strawberry Fields is the voice of Universal Exports.
I thought that sounds familiar. That voice, but yeah.
Yeah, I've never put two and two together.
The other voices I would never have guessed, but yeah.
Yeah. So editor was Matt Chesse, who worked on Warrior with Finding Netherland, World War Z, and let's have a look. So yeah, there was two editors on this. I think probably one for the action and one for the he did the Kite Runner, Stranger in Fiction, all the other Mark Forster films, and the other guy was Richard Pearson, who did United 93, which is Greengrass, Men in Black 2, The Accountant, and Accountant 2, Iron Man 2, but then The Bourne Supremacy, there he is.
Uh-huh.
I think, but yeah, and then they kept. Don't know when the other one was. No, it didn't do the other two.
I'm no film editor, but I can say if any of those people are watching, you guys did pretty bad on this one.
Ooh! The ending of this, where he drinks it all, is one of the favorite poetic endings. It's one of the only endings.
That's one of the only bits that I like about this film. When he says, "I bet you make it 20 miles before you consider drinking," and it just leaves him there. Yeah.
But he doesn't die for that. He gets 2 bullets in him from
but he did drink
the higher ups. He did drink it. So take a shot when there's some product placement. So had the Sony phone.
Sony, yeah. There you go, Sony,
he had the Ford car.
He was in Ford, yeah.
Of course, his costumes. There's a Veo handheld device.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I didn't have noticed that before. But yeah, Bond's killing everyone in this one. Because it goes from this one, which is new Bond, doesn't know to keep people alive, to Skyfall. You're too old, Bond. Get out. Within
lost
a
a step. Yeah.
One of the worst songs, along with Madonna. Okay, there you go.
Madonna rules compared to this.
And then Sam Smith, of course.
I wouldn't even take that one over this for sure. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I once put the Sam Smith on a traditional pub jukebox. I thought it was going to kick off. But it would. I'd love For Your Eyes Only is damn serious, but that intro. Yes.
Yeah.
Why does what's he doing here? He's just playing with Stamp.
Oh yeah, worst villain of the entire franchise here, Dominic Green. Matthew, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah.
And his henchman, the poor henchman.
Oh yeah, the most memorable henchman. You guys remember Elvis? There he is, Elvis. Yeah.
Got a wig, his thing.
With his fucking Tarantino hairstyle wig, yeah.
Amy Winehouse was, I think there was thoughts of having her. There was.
I had heard that at the time when,
There was a Shirley Bassey song. I don't know if you've heard that one.
I think that was rejected. Yeah, I've heard that one. Yeah.
It was like they were working on that. Then they just got Jack White on, and they thought, let's ditch that. But then eventually they finished it for Shirley Bassey's album that came out later. But yeah, so there were at least 2 other options, I think. But
much
I guess
better options.
They were going for the kids' audience this time. Billie Eilish song was horrific. See, I don't mind it, but there's no Skyfall.
Yeah.
And then why does
the best? Yeah.
Why does Olga come back to him? He tried to kill her.
Yeah.
He's surrounded by henchmen that could just shoot her again, but he paid some assassin to kill her, who failed. Yeah. Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
Sean. She would have been great. Yes. I don't think much of her other songs, but yeah, probably a Bond film would be alright. Oh, GoldenEye is the best Bond song.
I do love me some GoldenEye. Yeah.
I do as well. Except this credit sequence is a bit crap, and they ripped off The Woman from the Sand from Coppola's One from the Heart. Oh, there you go. There's a Shirley Bassey song. Yeah, there we go. It should have been used. Franz isn't holding back tonight. His blood pressure must be ready to pop.
Yeah, me neither.
I remember watching this in the cinema thinking, no, this could be fun, when Mr. White is hamming it up in the interrogation. Yes. You didn't even know we existed. Good game, good game. It sounds like Bruce Forsyth. Boring and flavourless. I never thought we'd see Bond in the council flats. No. And the other guy. Quiz Hot Shots. You put all the different Bonds in a Battle Royale scenario where there can only be one. Which Bond is coming out on top? Depends if it's weapons
for
or
fighting
slaps.
skills. Yeah.
Connery would win in that, basically.
I think Connery's the toughest overall of all of them, but
yeah. Yes, good the day for France. So far, I came out of this not mine yet, but my mate who saw Casino Royale about 100 times hated it. That'll do it.
Don't blame him. Yeah.
So yes, call back to which is it?
What's that?
The Universal Exports E Sterling. Which Bond did we do the other day? I did.
Yeah, well, that's it's
The Spy Who Loved Me.
But yeah, The Spy Who Loved Me was Robert Sterling. Yeah.
Yeah, you have reached Universal Exports. I think that's where Dalton wins. He was a tough. They could. Hot take. I would rather sit through Casino Royale 67.
Okay, no, I won't go that far. No. At least I can make it through this one. I made only halfway through that one, so yeah.
No Time to Die is so much worse than this. Not sure I'll bother with it anytime soon. Oh dear.
Well, in about a few weeks' time on this channel.
But Jeff might be working that night. We'll see.
I actually don't know yet, so yeah.
So it's going to be a lucky dip. Yeah, if a black man can play Snape, Jeff can play Bond. A young Dutch Bond.
Yeah. At least I'm the correct complexion to play Bond, so yeah.
Whoa! According to the books. The first hour, No Time to Die is
Exactly.
a lot of fun. And then we get to London, it all goes very flat. Yes. I'm trying to think, actually. I can't remember much about it. But that's why I
wish I could say the same. The
give it
ending
some
sticks with you
investigation.
forever.
Maybe we'll just, like with Old Yeller, we'll stop before the end of the film. So apparently Al Pacino was going to be in this.
I had heard that at the time. At the time, I was already a Pacino fan because I was 11 when this came out, so I would have seen Scarface. So yeah, I was excited for that bit of news when that. But sadly, obviously, that would have made this film much better. Obviously,
Yeah,
but,
he was this general character he wanted to be. And then, because, well, isn't that what year range are you doing in your reviews? I can't remember now.
I think I got The Recruit coming up this Friday, so 2003.
Okay. Now, I've heard of that one.
There you go.
I didn't know half of these other ones existed.
I was amazed that you saw Simone, actually, because that's a very underrated one. Yeah.
I don't think I saw it in the cinema, so I think I'm going to have to rented it back in the day. Tom Ford is a good director too, after Shakespeare's hit on this. No Time to Die is way better than this. Oh, it's all coming out tonight.
A little bit. Not by much.
How many bank holiday bonds are left? Well, we've got August bank holiday, and then it jumps to Christmas Day then.
Oh.
Or is it Boxing Day? Christmas Day. Gotta have Bond on Christmas Day. It's Law. I think it's Octopus. He's on TV over here tonight, or was it on last night? Someone mentioned.
An all-time high.
Yeah.
Compared to
so hands up, who knows what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on here? I don't know.
Because what's Bond up to? Why is he trying? He kills all the men, but he'll save her at great risk. I thought this office was way too sleek. This is a bureaucrat's office, and more like something from a TV commercial, a daytime insurance advert. That is true.
Yeah, it's a little too modern, too techy and
Yeah.
tacky and on the nose. It's
But I do like this. There is a bit of action. It's not as completely, I can see where the editing is going here, but there's some good shots, I should say, where the camera does follow Bond to the action.
When the camera's actually still and you can see the frame clear, the film looks nice. It has a nice look to it, but
I mean, less like it's a hot topic of comment. Let me put on a jacket. Yes, so he will be in a tuxedo type jacket for the second half of the film.
Oh yeah,
in the desert. Have you seen Havoc, Jeff? It's getting mixed reviews. I didn't think it was that bad, but then I'm biased. A Welshman directed it. Yeah, I saw it the other day. It's very violent. Very violent.
Okay.
But yes, from the director of The Raid and Raid 2. And
okay.
I'll spoil it, but only... No, it's not spoiling. It's just you will never notice. It's filmed in Cardiff or in Wales.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be an American city. And it fooled me, so...
Okay.
But yeah, it's another Gareth that filmed it. I prefer the Bourne movies to Daniel Craig's Bond movies. I'd prefer Identity to this.
Yeah, Identity.
Probably Spectre and No Time to Die, but any of the others.
Yeah, like I said, Bourne Identity is the only one that I truly like of those films. So yeah.
Because I did watch, it must be a few years ago, watch all of them again. And the Ultimatum and the Supremacy were hard to get through with their editing styles. Oh, I didn't mind it. Found a decent weekend watch. Yeah, that's what it is. Good Saturday night film with some booze and crisps. Hey, there's Mr. Dan. The suit looks good on Jeff.
Oh yeah, Daniel Craig's suit. There you go.
It was filmed entirely in Wales. Yeah, it's weird that. But I don't know if it was cheaper. But because who's in it? Who was Bane?
Tom Hardy?
Yes, he's in it. And Timothy Oliphant.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if the inside bits were filmed in Wales. Like some films like this one would be filmed here on location, and anything inside would be filmed in Pinewood or something. I've not seen this one or No Time to Die, but I've seen half of Spectre and half of Die Another Day.
Put both halves together, you have a much better film than the other two you mentioned.
When he leaves Green in the Dead with a cup of oil, I was thinking of Cannonball Run 2 when they leave Private Lyle on the side of the road. Well, they're not leaving him to die, though, are they?
Yeah.
I love the James Bond series, but in real life, Bond is a terrible secret agent. He keeps telling everyone his name, and in types of circus he's involved in, his name will get spread around. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like who would mourn James Bond? Well, Roger Moore's James Bond. Just some restaurateurs and some...
Yeah. That's why Roger Moore always played him comically, because, how can you take this seriously? Every bar he goes into, it's like, oh, Mr. Bond, martini, shaking out, sir. There you go, sir. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Like in Die Another Day, he turns up in mainland China. Oh, have the presidential suite on us. That's taxpayer money.
Yeah.
And your hands on over an unconscious lady to some poor bastard.
She's seasick.
Whenever I see the Cannonball theme, Cannonball. I watched Drop the Dead. Oh, I watched Drop the Dead Monkey today. Drop and the Dead Monkey. The monkey is so average. I have heard that. That's why I've not seen it. I don't know what Drop is, though. He does look like Roman Polanski. Yes. He was in a film, I think, what's it called? The Butterfly and the Diving Bell. That was where he plays a man paralyzed from the neck down. So all he can do is move his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Which is very well received. And then I think he's the one that said, someone in this said that why wouldn't I do a Bond film? Like, who would say, oh, I got offered a Bond film, but I refused it. Yeah, if you look close, you get the ghostly figure Tony Montana every time.
Yeah,
Ghosts.
He's always there. He's always there. Ever since I was 11.
That came out in 2008. Absolutely livid. I hated the gun barrel being put at the end.
Yeah. I did.
Sure, he's learned it by now. I do like Quantum Leap. Yes, but it's got a sad ending, and Sam never got home. And then they ruined it with a belated sequel series that I don't think lasted more than 2 seasons. Oh, there's redeeming features, but it's incomprehensible. The pacing is devoid of all rhyme and rhythm, and the plotting is often coherent, but there is some light. Where's the rest of the quote? If Pacino had been it, it'd be more bombastic than Sons of a Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the same year. No, I think it's the same year or the year before. He did Ocean's 13, though, where he played the villain. So it would have been something like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Which I recently watched. I watched it a few nights ago. It's not bad. Yeah.
That's the one I watch if I fancy an Ocean's 11 film. That's pretty good.
That's the only one I've seen of all of them because Pacino was in it. So yeah.
First one's all right, but it's very similar. But yeah, second one's
Yeah.
awful. But they were being meta. This won't be much for anyone outside the QE, but does anyone remember when Robbie Williams was being considered for James Bond?
Really?
That's got to be the newspapers, the tabloids. Yeah, that giant wall that's got a spinning arm that disappears, and that's a bit much. But yeah, there's what's his name from Stranger Things?
Oh yeah, David Harbour. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, now he's in Thunderbolts as an annoying Russian Captain America. Ooh, where would you build your villain lair?
Ooh. You would go with a VHS shop, I guess.
Good evening, Mr. Bond. Don't let my tapes fall on you on the way out. No. I'd furthest away from the Netherlands, so that would be where I'd be nuking. As a warning shot. Yes, I don't know, New Zealand. It's a nice place. It's got snow and sunshine if you go top to bottom.
Yeah, I would just go the classy style. Just use a hollowed out volcano in Japan, which allegedly doesn't have volcanoes. But yeah,
Shut up, Jeff. We'll get to that. Oh, I never saw Quantum of the Cinema. It was a very much a DVD experience.
Yeah, I saw it. Like I said, this was the first one that I saw in cinema.
Yeah,
so,
I think I saw 5 of them in the cinema. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Let's see through. Yeah, 17 years. Yeah, bloody hell. It's even worse when you say it like that. I used to Drop the Dead Donkey. Watch it years ago, though. Yes, it's a topical news comedy in Britain. That was. Quantum stayed true to the revitalized spirit established by Casino Royale. It was darker, more realistic Bond that captured the ethos of Fleming's original novels. But I'm playing devil's advocate. I don't think it was in. I don't think it was on purpose, but yeah, they just left a lot out. But it's good fun for trying. There's the drop the Tom Hardy one. Didn't mind that. After curious about this, I knew it. Yep. Pacino did Jack and Jill, but not a Bond movie. Madness.
Oh God! Please don't remind me. That's coming up very, very soon for me. That film.
He was. Why was he desperate for money? I know.
I think it was a bad deal with his accountant. His accountants, kind of like the Rocky V thing.
I was gonna say it's something like Rocky.
Yeah.
But yeah, was it De Niro had a divorce, or was it because he was doing anything?
Yeah, De Niro had a divorce. He has a lot of kids, grandkids. He has his own businesses like hotels and stuff. So yeah, he's busy. That guy. Yeah.
Oh dear, we're only 38 minutes in.
Yeah, I just watched You Don't Know Jack, which is not related to Jack and Jill, although it does have Jack in the title. But I think I'm 2 movies away from watching that travesty again. So
must be done.
Well, I made it for Geely, so yeah. I think that's next week. That not upcoming Friday, but next Friday is going to be a Geely review. So or rant.
Spoiler alert! What's that? He's barely in the film. How can you rant about it?
Yeah, well, he's the only thing that's the only element in the film that I liked. So yeah, and Christopher Walken.
I would say Christopher Walken's in it. But yeah, the special needs representation. There's a lot to be desired.
Yeah,
it's not all bad, Franz. But I understand how you feel. There you go. Then we get to the opera. in
Oh yes, yeah.
Tosca. It's not to everyone's taste, but where are we? I forget where we are. Is this Germany? I missed the title.
Austria.
Austria.
Austria. Yeah.
Same thing.
Where Arnie is from. Austria. When my Austrian Schnitzel.
I did like it in the. I think it was my Terminator 2 video where they had an interview with him in Germany in German, and he was struggling to speak German.
He sounds exactly the same when he speaks German, the same accent, and so it's just I don't know.
Yeah. Robbie Williams became associated with on that stupid Millennium song, which shamelessly ripped off the. Yes, it's. I was bit of Bond. No,
when I heard it, I was like, is this a cover? So no, it's a different song. It's they sample that bit. Yeah,
it's him and Will Smith. Ruining songs. Didn't Matthew Perry want to be Bond at one time?
I guess no one told him life was going to be this way.
Get off.
I'm sorry.
Jack and Jill or Gili. Only seen the latter. I saw that in the cinema as well. Jesus.
I saw Jack and Jill in cinema, so yeah, there you go.
Hoo-ha. But yeah, here we go. I caught up at last. Well, yes, because what would you entitle it?
It is a Fleming title.
It is from a short story, isn't it? From Your Eyes Only?
For Your Eyes Only short story collection. Yeah.
But yeah, they were running out of names for a start, and they thought, even though it doesn't make any sense, it'll do as a title because I couldn't think of a better one.
Yeah, I think Craig tried to explain. It's like, quantum is like this, and then it's the Solace, and he finds his quantum of Solace in this. It's like,
he does, he
whatever.
Does spin that yarn.
Yeah.
He's trying to, justify it. But yeah, they said, well, could you think of a better one? Was their answer. Jeff doing his Arnie impression 50 minutes into the stream. That's late, yes.
This
has to get Arnie into Bond.
Tonight, so yeah. I'm just getting started.
I don't know if Arnie was ever invited to be a Bond bad guy, but
if he was Mr. Freeze, he can be a Bond villain any day. Yeah.
But then he'd take. I think they wouldn't pay for him, would they?
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Because they I'm trying to think. So let's have a look. Casino Royale's bad guy was what's it?
Mads Mikkelsen.
Ads. So yeah, he was just like a well-known actor back in the day, not famous or as such, just well-known for the acting field. Then we got this one.
Yeah.
Quantum of Solace. Yeah. Quantum of Solace. Yeah. So they same again. They picked an actor who was cheap, but had been known for his acting work, and then Skyfall.
Then we go for Oscar winners. Yeah.
Javier Bardem again. Yeah. Not expensive, I guess, but yeah, well known.
Hello, James. Do you like the island? My grandmother had an island. I love that guy.
What makes you think this is my first time?
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Bond.
He did go to a posh English college, university, so probably picking up crumpets with his backside, right? And then Spectre, of course. What's his face?
Cuckoo. It's Christoph Waltz. Yeah. Another Austrian. Speaking of Austrian people.
There you go. Another actor rather than a movie star.
My father taught him to ski, how to hunt.
Oh,
and I have daddy issues. James, the little blue-eyed orphan, cuckoo. Yeah,
get out.
That's what they did with Blofeld. Come on.
Yeah. And then, okay, women. Casino Royale had Eva Green, who was mostly known for The Dreamers.
Oh, was she ever? Yeah.
Not before. I didn't know until after, but yeah. She was another actress, that other stuff. And then this one, Olga, was another model.
Yes. Yeah.
Turned actress who.
You want to see her? Watch Hitman with Timothy Olyphant.
Yes. She's not scared to remove her clothes.
Oh, she's not.
What's that? That's Skyfall. Who's?
Yeah, a lot of people say Am is the Bond girl, so Judi Dench.
Yeah, he's the one who's.
But no, you do have Berenice Marlowe in there as Sabrine, so I guess.
Yeah, so there's not many in that one, is there?
Yeah.
I guess Moneypenny is. But yeah, apparently.
Yeah, Naomi Harris, yeah.
But yeah, all again actresses. Spectre has Monica Bellucci, I guess.
Monica Bellucci and Lea Seydoux. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, again,
I prefer Bellucci, but that aside.
Yeah. Well, who's the girl in the mask at the beginning?
Ooh. Yeah,
I
that's a
don't
good
know
one.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's forgotten about because
Yeah, because it's a one and done. She's just there for the time being. Yeah.
now there's a bit here. It's a big fight, escape from the place, but then he pushes a guy off the building, but he survives. He lands on the car, but then he gets shot. But then when M quizzes him, he doesn't say, "Oh well, I didn't shoot him. I just dropped him onto the car. He was alive when I left him." But he doesn't admit to that. So he just claims the death of this. I think it's special branch.
Have ballistics go over. It's not my gun. It's a different gun that shot him. It's
Yeah, that doesn't. But yeah, they're ready to throw him over the coals for that. Thank you, Jim.
Oh, yeah, that's a very good question. I'm sure this made some money because
it did because coming off Casino Royale.
Yeah.
But
we
then
got
it
a
didn't
few
make
films
as much
after this one.
although the drop in this one quality, because people did notice, didn't affect Skyfall. I guess word of mouth helped that one.
Yeah.
So where are we? 2008. So the number one film of the year, The Dark Knight.
Yes, of course. Little known film.
Yeah, the only $1 billion film that year, apparently. Then Crystal Skull at number 2.
Okay, yeah.
Kung Fu Panda.
I guess because it's indie, I guess. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Makes
it was
sense.
just like, Indie's back.
Yeah.
But he rode off
been
into
20
the
years.
sunset.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda at 3. Hancock at 4.
I do like Hancock, actually.
I only like the first half.
I like
but as soon
that
as
one.
the Greek mythology comes out, I thought, fuck. And
Yeah.
your wife is now it's my ex-wife, but she doesn't remember me or something, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Mamma Mia, da 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 da. Bit of Pierce
There
at
we
number
go
5.
again.
Madagascar 2 at 6. Quantum of Solace at 7. There you go. Didn't do too bad.
Not too bad. I had 007, lucky number. There you go.
Yeah, it was number 8 was Iron Man, so it's just got $4 million difference. Wall-E at 9 and Prince Caspian at number 10. And then your favorites were 11, Sex and the City, the first movie, and Twilight at 12.
Oh, Twilight.
Yeah. And this was the year we had The Mummy 3.
I can proudly say I've never seen a single frame of any Twilight film. So
yeah, I've seen the first one. That's about it. Yeah. Slumdog Millionaire at 14. Wanted at 15. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Wanted.
16. Bolt at 17. Horton Hears a Who at 18. Gran Torino at 19.
Yes, some Clint, yeah.
10,000 BBC. BBC. I got BBCs on the brain. I don't know why. What was I watching earlier? Right. Incredible Hulk at 21. So the 2 Marvel films didn't do as that big. Marley and Me and 22. High School Musical 3. 23. Welcome to the Sticks. I don't even ever heard of that one. 24. No. Journey to the Center of Earth. 25. Yeah. I'll do 30. Get Smart at... Oh, sorry. The Earth Stood Still remake at 26. Get Smart 27. Remake as well. Taken. There you go. At 28. Jumper at 29.
That's a much better film than pretty much all that you just mentioned. I love Taken.
It's not a very good year, is it?
It's
Yes,
Lion.
Man. Jumper. And that's it. A lot of other stuff. You don't mess with the Zohan.
Aye, that's a fun one. I do like that.
It is fun, but it is terrible at the same time.
Yeah.
I purposely went out of my way to see Gigli because I'm clearly insane. It has been noted, Dave.
Yeah.
There we go, Lewis. Or Louis. Louis.
Louis.
Henry Cavill or Rupert Friend would have been a better Bond.
I like Cavill, especially after just having watched his Superman films again, or the films that he appeared in as Superman. I really like the guy. I don't know.
He is good. He would do a short-lived Bond tenure, I think. It's pretty well. I don't think he'd be in it for like 5 films.
Yeah.
It's too popular. They'd never... Wow, saying that we've been waiting 6 years.
Yeah. To think that they finished filming in 2019, we have been waiting for a long time. Yeah.
What's that, Jeff? You love me long time?
Well, you know I do.
Only virtually so far. Now, Rupert Friend.
I'm
So
not even familiar with him, to be fair, actually.
he was the Hitman film. Which one was it? Hitman Agent 47.
Oh, that one, yeah.
It's on quite a few films. Is he British? He was in The Libertine with Dave Savage Zombie Reviews. He is English, Oxfordshire, 81. So he's 6'1". Yeah, I can see him. He could be a Dalton-esque
Hang
Bond.
on, just mute myself.
I was enjoying that. But yeah, good show. It's 10 o'clock. Oh shit, it's 10 o'clock on a work night. The director was great until that point, yes. Yeah, Martin Brest. Beverly Hills Cop, Midnight Run, Scent of a Woman, and then shoots himself in the foot with Geely.
Fucking Geely hasn't done a film since. Yeah.
Poor bastard. I'm sure it wasn't all up to him, but yeah. It's usually the director that comes off worse these things. The bit where he tears the lock off the door is dumb as fuck. I have a problem with Craig's Bond as he comes across as too bad at times. He shouldn't be like Rambo or stuff. Not knocking Rambo though. Yeah, he does.
Of course not. Yeah.
I don't know if there's a technique to breaking the lock on a toilet door, but yeah, Amazon had the potential to do Spectre justice. That's how they do
Spectre series. Yeah.
Schmidt Bruniv. So this is the only time Bond's appeared drunk-ish on screen.
Yeah, he's had a few Vesper martinis here.
Yeah. 3 Measures again, Kino which is not vermouth. Shaken very well until ice cold and served a large, thin slice of lemon peel.
Yes.
6 of them. So yeah, not that you're walking away from that.
He's had 6 Vesper martinis. Not as good as I shot him 6 times, but there you go.
Speaking of which, who is the favorite actor to play a Bond villain?
Ooh, a villain. Well, yeah, Donald Pleasance was.
Donald Pleasance.
Yeah.
Christopher Lee.
Yeah, it's Christopher Lee. Christopher Walken. You amuse me, Mr. Bond. Robert Davi,
Robert Davi, yes. I think he's probably the scariest one.
Yeah.
He's the realistic one and the most violent.
Oh, Tally Savalas, speaking of Blofeld.
I was going to say yes.
Tally, who loves your baby? I do. Yeah, we've had some great actors play villains, yeah.
Yeah. So yes, that was a Virgin Atlantic flight, in case you missed it. And then there's the lovely Strawberry Fields, yeah. Gemma Atherton. Now, apparently, years later, Barbara Broccoli met her somewhere or saw her in the studios or somewhere they were at the same place at the same time and said she regretted killing her off, so she could have come back to help Bond on other adventures.
Yeah, she was definitely one of the best parts in this film, and she was killed off way too quick, yeah.
Yes, barely in it. And then it looks like she's wearing nothing under that coat because the front goes down a lot. There's nothing there, and the short as well. So, and then I don't know where he gets her dress from later on his. But I do like the. We're on a sabbatical, but we've just won the lottery. More taxpayer money. Should be slumming it. Now I think a lot of I think the taxi driver here is a real taxi driver. I think it says in my making of. And then here's the subtle hint where he's talking about there's no water. Where's all the water gone? Yeah.
You know a film that handled the plot about water much better? Chinatown, 1974.
I think there's a Michael Caine Water, 1985, but no one.
I've actually not seen that one. I've not even heard that one until you did the watch party of it. So
shocking.
Positively shocking.
But yeah, I think it's later in the village. Apparently, they hired proper Bolivian people later on from the villages. They had to get a boat and out upriver, then a bus 2 hours to the location. But I'm guessing they probably, even if it was probably like minimum wage for that country, they probably went out quite well. Just for all these background actors to make it look like Bolivia. Christopher Lee, yes, he is. Oh, sorry. His interpretation of Bond in Quantum of Solace feels like, though torn directly from the pages of Fleming novels, a coldly cynical alcoholic with hedonistic tastes and a little to live for. I do see it. Well, describing that, yes.
Yes, that does sound Fleming-esque for sure, definitely, yeah.
But poor Mathis as well.
Yeah, he wouldn't care, yeah.
I'm sure he would. He'd want to be home with his missus. I know he
Yeah.
misses the adventures, but trusting a South American policeman is probably his wisest decision. But yeah,
Yeah, and
Christopher Lee was
speaking of
great.
Fleming, we did miss the line, but there's actually a line that's directly from the Casino Royale novel when he says, like, the villains and the hero get all mixed up. That line, that's straight from Casino Royale, the book, yeah.
He just says, yeah, come on, love, I fancy a shag. And she goes, all right, then. Doesn't even have to fucking try.
Yeah.
Skyfall had the hype around it because of the anniversary and Olympics. I remember Bond being ever that year. They also released that beautiful Blu-ray box set.
Yeah, the Bond 50 set. Also, sadly, the Bond game 007 Legends came out in that year to celebrate the anniversary. But
Yeah, I've not seen that one.
yeah, it's the last Bond game until date, so it shows you how well it did.
Oh dear.
They haven't done a Bond game since 2012. Yeah, they're working on one right now, but
Yeah, they used to have one at least every 2 years.
yeah.
There was a game for this one, wasn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually I played that recently again. The game is much better than the film, I could tell you that.
There you go.
Because it uses a lot from Casino Royale. Actually, you play through a lot of levels from Casino Royale. Yeah.
But yes, I remember my video, which has a big section about the making of the game, where they got all the people do the voices and their likenesses and all sorts of stuff. I can't remember if I've got it or not. No, I think I've got I might have it actually on the Wii. No,
I think it is on the Wii. I think so.
Yeah, I think I've got
the PS3 version. Yeah, myself.
I've got the GoldenEye remake, which is Craig in.
Yeah, that was on the Wii. Yeah,
and I think I've got Quantum. I think I picked it up for £1. But I thought, oh, why not?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Shit! Shut up, Josh. Don't tell Josh anything. You've got to keep it secret. This is better in Bond films that subtly suggest Bond has a problem with drink and even drugs. Oh. But yes, if I downs, I guess he drinks to be social, I'm guessing. Or to sleep on a plane. I can't blame him. Yeah, Cavill's getting on a bit. I think he's 42, would prefer someone in the 30s. Yeah, because Craig did 15 years. Is that the longest tenure?
Yeah.
Because Moore was, 73 to 85?
Yeah. 7 films in that time. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Longest tenure, but short, not the longest biggest amount of films.
Yeah, the most films is definitely still good old Rog. Yeah.
Me and Dave were probably all of the 10 people who saw Gigli in the UK. It was that in cinemas all together after 1 week. Yeah, back then.
I found that out on my research for the review. Yeah, it only played in UK cinemas for a week. Yeah.
Well, that was quite common back in the 90s when I saw stuff. It was like, because like back in the day when I'd see like stuff like Stone Cold or Double Impact or something, I don't think they'd be out for more than a week.
Yeah, but the difference with Gigli is everyone would have gone to see Double Impact.
Well, yeah, it did have the bonus of it's the absolute worst film ever. And people thought it can't be that bad. It's from the director of Beverly Hills Cop.
That's what I thought, but
yes, and they paid twice for it. I don't know what's her plan, because she's still pissing around with green here.
Yeah, she's still trying to get to General Medrano, I guess.
But then she does
never
she
made much
green
sense
for that?
to me.
She doesn't need to smooth with him because he could kill her at any time.
Yeah.
No, I was going to look at Olga, yes, because she wasn't prepared for the stunts. Because she had to train with Gary Powell and learn how to fight and do this stuff, and then they were on the parachute thing, to the big fan that makes you float, whatever it's called. Oh, she's in Oblivion, of course. I forgot about that with Tom Cruise. Hitman, the first one in 2007. Yeah, so it's before this. Vampire Academy. She's a headmistress. I'll have to watch that now. She's in the Thunderbolts. Spoilers. She's in it for 2 seconds. Her face is, and her character's in it about 2 minutes. She's in Extraction 2. Not that I remember her in that. She's in Black Widow. She's done a lot of films, actually, but I think they're a lot of straight to streaming stuff. A lot of action films. Johnny English Strikes Again.
Oh, yeah. She was in that.
Yeah, a lot of films I've never heard of.
I recommend The November Man. It's got Pierce in it as well.
Aha! There you go. Seven Psychopaths. That's a good film, but I don't remember her in it. Centurion. She was a badass in that. She was a violent. Oh my gosh! She just signed your death warrant, bitch. Max Payne, same year as this.
Oh, yeah, Max Payne. Yeah.
And so that's about it. So Seals Loves Divine music video. Yeah, so there you go. Oh, and someone's following Spectre. I struggled dramatically with. I'm watching this tonight on DVD with a fresh pair of eyes after years. Maybe I'm intellectualizing the film too much. Well, we're an hour in already.
I can't wait to hear your guys' insights into No Time to Die.
Well, we might turn it off after Anna the Baroness has been in it. I don't think I've seen Spectre properly all the way through since the cinema either. When was that? That was
2015.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
5 stars. Spectacular, says The Guardian.
That's probably what I would have given it back then when I saw it. So, yeah.
Don't think there's any reviews for this. Oh. Yep. Just right on the plot. It kicks the living daylights out of any rival action hero films. Says The Sun, a tabloid. Oh, that's the review.
It goes for poor Mathis. Yeah.
Casino Royale, the best Bond in decades. Says the Daily Telegraph. And Skyfall is the best Bond film ever, says the Mail on Sunday.
Close, yeah. What is that, my number 2, Skyfall? I don't know. I can't remember now. But,
Oh, Francois Spectre at the BFI IMAX in 2015. I remember thinking that was like The Dark Knight Rises, only I enjoyed it. It does go off the rails in the last hour. Yes. That bit with the drill always annoys me. Like,
oh, yeah.
Just 1 little centimeter in will kill you. And
you will lose your memory. You will not remember anyone. Yeah,
it goes all the way through his head. And he still survives. Well, it's Bond. I remember seeing IMAX 2, walked out, and Andrew Scott, who was in the film, was outside. Oh, there you go. But yeah, putting him in the film, it's like, yep, he's the bad guy. That's what I call IMAX 3D, yes. I love how Rango was essentially Chinatown for a family audience. See, I never finished Rango, that Johnny Depp lizard film.
Yeah.
Forgive yourself. Yeah, don't get any blood on me.
Poor Mathis.
No.
Now, in the books, he comes back quite a bit. He comes back in the From Russia with Love novel.
I was just going to say, he's in the novels, but he's not in the films. Yeah. But similar characters are in the films. So, yes, she is Ukrainian. But people people have complained it's brown facing in this. Because she's supposed to be half Russian, half Mexican or something, isn't she? But Oblivion. But yeah, I think she could pass.
The name is Camille Montes. That definitely sounds like
so she's
Latina.
And and she looks like a Russian. So yeah, it's what I'd expect a child of a Russian Bolivian to be.
Yeah. Hey, if nobody complains about Al Pacino as Tony Montana,
Everyone complains about Pacino, about his acting, his his look, his accent.
Hey, it could be worse.
Who's that? Is it Lopez, the comedian that always does impressions of Scarface?
George Lopez?
George Lopez, yes.
Yeah.
I found the same problem with Spectre. You noticed the change right toward the end. Spectre needed a little extra, but I do agree with you. Yes. It's like, I knew you were there, Mr. Bond. I've been playing you like chess pieces all the way through your fucking
It
last...
was me, James. The author of all your pain. It's like, where the fuck were you the last 4 films?
Yeah, you just... No reference to them at all.
Yeah.
Especially like Casino Royale. It's just... So yeah, they made this follow on a lot to Casino Royale because they didn't have the writing credits or talent.
Yeah.
To make it a new movie with just a few references. And then they thought, well, why not continue that? That worked so well.
Yeah, right.
Because I still don't understand how there's the Ring Inspector that they analyze, and it's got DNA from. I think he says it's got DNA from all the people.
Yeah, like how does that work?
I don't know how that would work. Does the ring cut them and they bleed on it?
That's that one ring. Yeah, they do show that. Inspector. One ring had DNA from Le Chiffre on it, Silva. This guy Dominic Green. Yeah, it's like all of them ward at some point or whatever.
Yeah, so it's like he shook their hand and cut them at the same time, and it's just,
yeah.
I know. It always talks about. I think people say it's got over whatever it is.
Yeah.
Blofeld's DNA on it, and he's linked to all these people. But no, it says it's got the DNA of all these people.
Yeah.
And it's unless it's planted on there somehow. So apparently this is based on a real thing where Bolivia, the water was restricted and commercialized, and people were paying double for the water then. So, but I think this plane could take out that big plane anytime.
Yeah.
Plus, we've got a helicopter as backup. But yeah,
this scene ain't too bad. This is like the only action scene that's kind of decently added.
Yeah, well, towards the end, it's a lot CGI heavy.
Yeah.
But just land the plane, and he gives up. Has a go around. Never liked the way they treated Mathis. Had Bond ever been that callous in any other films? To any of his friends? Nothing stands out.
I mean, Thunderball, when Martin Bestwick's character is dead, it's like, oh, she's dead. Okay, let's move on. That's about the only one that I can think of.
Oh dear. Yeah, they say this is the only film that follows on from a film before it, but it's not technically true, is it? With what's it from Diamonds Are Forever?
Well, yeah, no.
This is the other one.
That doesn't really carry on from Honor Majesty's Secret Service. If that's what you mean.
He's having revenge at the beginning, isn't he?
Yeah, but people have always also said that because the opening title starts in Japan and You Only Live Twice ended in Japan, that it's a carry on from You Only Live Twice. It's like we just forget the film that happened in between. So yeah.
Well, whatever.
I think everyone just wanted to forget that film happened at the time. So yeah.
Yeah, and still do. Right. Phoebe Cates been a Bond guy. I guess she could have. I don't know where she'd fit in the late 80s and License to Kill.
And she would have been too young for George, so yeah, it's definitely for Dalton, I think.
You're trying to say about Dalton? Yes, the Theo James bloke.
Oh,
the only thing about
that guy.
The only thing about Theo James is all I remember him is the In-Betweeners, and a lot of bad things and gross things happen to him. So you'd have to do a lot to get out of that one to make me forget about that. But born in 1984. He was in Divergent series Divergent, Insurgent, Allergent, and how it ends.
How many films can we do that ended with urgent? Okay.
He is in The Monkey, if you wanted to check that out. He's in the TV show of The Gentleman. The White Lotus first season. Sanditon. And does a lot of voice work. Bore the Worlds, the musical. Underworld Blood Wars. And yeah, and then the In-Betweeners film.
Yeah, this is definitely very CGI heavy.
It's not really noticeable at first watch. But yeah. A lot of the plane stuff is.
Yeah, this is, yeah.
I do like him sliding down the plane though.
I did always like this bit when they just open a parachute at the very, very last second.
It didn't need to be there. See, yeah, because you've got obvious green screen. I think Craig didn't like the skydiving fan thing, and then they did some of it in a wind tunnel. But this big fall just needs more doubles. But yeah, he hits that floor hard. He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Annie Lennox, because she did the song for Vampire or whatever it is for Dracula. So she's definitely got the voice that could kick out a belter. Where's that gone? Yeah. Wish I'd spoke to him, but yeah, kind of blah about the film. Mr. Genzi, hello and goodbye from Athos. Yeah. Because he gets tortured by MI6 in the end of Casino Royale.
Yeah, he interrogated.
And then given a nice island retreat with his wife and some money, I'm guessing, forever. But thought, nah, let's go back to Bolivia. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see Lennox singing a Bond theme. I always found it a bit sad that David Bowie didn't do one. Yeah, I guess they went with more pop in the 80s, didn't they?
Yeah.
Duran, and Aha.
Aha.
Good evening, Roger. Are you there? Hello, Alan. I really didn't mind the first time seeing this in the cinema. So many things wrong with it. And also, I left my juice bottle too. Oh, it wasn't your night, was it? David Bowie was meant to be Zorin, but I'm happy with Walken.
Of course, everything's better with some walking.
He didn't sound like that. Well, maybe a little bit. I'm glad it was Walken too. Otherwise, we ended up with Michael Jackson in Labyrinth. Oh dear. Yes. Dodged a bullet there. Oh, we get some heartfelt talky now.
Yeah, this is the only bit in the film where the camera is actually still for a few seconds. Yeah.
You know, it's not DNA in the ring, it's microchipped. I'm sure he says
I
DNA.
thought it was DNA, yeah.
Yeah, I always heard it.
Oh, for God's sakes, I'm going to have to rewatch Spectre again.
That place's sequence is fantastic, though. Yeah. The plane sequence. I misread that, Ian. I thought you said Walken in Labyrinth. No, I'm sad he wasn't in the film. You remind me of the Babe. What Babe? The Babe with the power. Mr. Bond. We dodged a bullet there. Imagine Bowie paired up with Grace Jones. That would be logic to the. Well, they were both singers, I guess.
There's that. Yeah.
Right, where are we? Oh, half an hour to go. Yeah, there's certainly a general lack of nostalgia in Quantum of Solace, which is perhaps its greatest success. Maybe it's why the Bond fans hate it. Certain Bond fans hate it.
No, it's just the editing and the awful music in the title song.
Well, yes.
Script issues.
It does have a lot against it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't have a good song. The editing's all over. It doesn't have the gun barrel sequence. Doesn't play the Bond theme till the end.
Yeah.
The story is half baked.
to say the
What do
least. Yeah.
One of the things I don't like is that it feels a bit self-aware at times. Oh dear. Yeah, Jenna Atherton's death, but not.
Yeah.
I think yeah, she's in the same position and everything.
Same position. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Yeah. An obvious homage.
And I don't think she enjoyed it as much as the other one either. Being caked in oil. Oh, well, it was paint, but yeah. Just chew on the
Covered in
nose.
paint. Gold paint.
Yes, because what's it? Did she say belly dancers and stuff? They have to leave a small patch on the back.
Yeah. It's all right as long as you leave a small patch of skin to allow the skin to breathe. Yeah, something like that.
Which has been proved false since, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it doesn't do that much harm to you if you're all covered in paint. So yeah.
Same with the tarantula, which film has
Well,
one
it's
of the
dangerous stunt. We had to make sure the tarantula sack was empty. You know, it's like no way.
They are not poisonous.
They're not that lethal.
They can blind you if they spit their hairs at you. Is about it.
Yeah.
Oh, the gentleman series was decent. Didn't finish it though. I think a complete unknown at this point. Can't be worse than terrible names people throw out. More recent efforts have listed themselves with reference to previous films and characters, including the return of Q, Moneypenny, Blofeld, Spectre, and the inexplicably enlarged Aston friends. Well, yeah, I guess because when Craig wins the DB5 in Casino Royale, I guess it's just a basic DB5. But then by the time we get to Skyfall, it's got all the mod cons.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah, people always think that that's the same one, but the one that he wins in Casino Royale is actually there's a difference there with the one that he has. It's a left-hand drive as opposed to right-hand drive.
Ah, there you go.
I think he must have had converted then to I don't know. Yeah.
Well, exactly. Yeah,
got the same one. Yeah.
More taxpayer money, importing it over here, fitting all the gadgets.
Yeah.
Then it gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Then he gets rebuilt by
only to get destroyed again.
by Q. Oh yeah, then it's destroyed again.
Because in no time to die, I'm pretty sure he just dumps that car somewhere or whatever. Because
yeah, I mean he ain't coming back for it. Spoilers.
Yeah, true. But that was a cool bit. He does get the Aston Martin advantage from Living Daylights. He gets to use that.
Yes, that was a welcome surprise for me.
Yeah,
it's a bit sad, really. That Revolution is the only Annie Lennox.
Oh yeah, the Pacino film. Yeah, I was thinking. I'm familiar with Annie Lennox. The name she was in Revolution.
Oh, Revolution. Of course, I was trying to think. What Revolution? Yeah, I think the 80s film.
The infamous 1985 flop that made a few $100 on a $28 million budget. That one. Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
What was the main feature of that one?
The worst, with Donald Sutherland doing the worst Northern English accent ever. Yeah.
You should have Donald Sinden. Dan, there was a bit of trivia I've forgotten. That was very important, so I will spend 10 minutes looking it up. And then people say that's not interesting at all.
Anyway, for further reference to Revolution, check out my review.
No. We're not promoting your channel again.
As Gareth is busy right now.
I haven't played that. I thought, don't get me wrong, there are great sequences in this movie. Yeah. It's too
there's good bit. I mean, it's still a Bond film. It's like pizza and sex. Even if it's bad, it's still, it's pizza and sex. So, yeah.
So, yeah, apparently, Brianna Megan, the Latin American model that we all know, is at the Bolivian party scene. So, we spotted her, obviously. Michael J. Wilson, he is reading newspapers. We saw Una Chaplin, Charlie Chaplin's granddaughter, as the hotel receptionist.
Ah, yes. I'm familiar with that bit of trivia. Yeah.
Fine. I won't bother. What about Robert Braithwaite, the managing director of Sunseeker International Powerboats?
No, I was only familiar with the Chaplin granddaughter one.
Yeah. Apparently, they use a lot of his powerboats in the films. He's a speedboat operator on the Sunseeker powerboat carrying Bond. What did you make? I don't know if you were too young. Casino Royale came out.
I remember.
When they introduced Bond, Daniel Craig, he had to come up the Thames on a speedboat.
Oh, yeah. He's wearing a life raft.
Yeah, people would say, oh, what a Nancy boy. Because he's wearing a... But it's health and safety. He's an actor. He isn't the Bond.
Yeah.
And then in, what is it? Which is the one? Is it Spectre? He's shooting the helicopter while he's going up the Thames on a boat.
Yeah, just with his Walter PPK, he's taking down this big helicopter. Yeah, 7.65 millimeter again. Remember, that's the caliber on the Walter PPK. So it's
There you go. Doesn't he change guns in this one? I can't remember.
I do know in Casino he starts using the Walther P99 that Brosnan used in World Son of and Diner Day.
I think he goes back in one of these. I can't remember.
I think here he does use the PPK again, and he gets it officially in Skyfall. Fucking clocks.
Oh, Dr. Impostle's not a fan of Diamonds Are Forever, except as one of the worst Bonds for me personally.
I mean, I got it low, but I still fucking love Diamonds Are Forever.
I do love it because it's Connery back.
Yeah.
I will take a Connery Bond. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's the best Connery film.
Yeah.
But having a Connery Bond is always a bonus. But yeah, it's Gary Powell's was it second favorite car? Was the American muscle car? Was it?
The Ford Mustang and Diamonds Are Forever. Yeah.
That's the first. I think it's the one he saw first. Diamonds is a 9 because it follows the Great Majesties. I think Josh.
No. Josh got it correctly. You got it 100% correct.
I think he's typing wrong again, which needed a sequel. Yeah, Revenge sequel would have been good back then.
Yeah.
Diamonds Are Forever feels a bit eccentric and not your typical Connery tone for sure. Yeah, what about aftershave Jeff is using?
I smelled that aftershave before, and both times I smelled the rat.
I hate the sequence between M and Bond in this Skyfall. Oh dear.
Oh, I actually fucking love that.
I do like that line.
Go ahead, go on. I saw it in cinema too. Yeah.
But I can see how it would piss people off quite easily. So the bottom for me too, but when I saw it on the theatrical re-release in 2022, I had great fun with it. But I love some Winton Kid. I think.
Yeah.
I think both of them are. Oh, one of them's still with us, isn't he?
Mr. Wynn just passed away. Was Bruce Glover? Is that
yeah. Oh, yeah. Glover? Maybe it's him. Yeah. He was in Chinatown.
Yeah, that's him. And Hard Times with Bronson and so many other things. Yeah.
Bless him. This film is so books, but not as boring as Craig's last Bond film. Well, yeah, that was twice as long, but yeah.
That's the longest one of all of them. Yeah.
So yeah, Felix was Jeffrey Wright was supposed to have a bigger role in this, but because of the writing issues, they didn't know what to do with him.
What a waste. I fucking love Jeffrey Wright. He's been in so many great things.
I know. What is it? I always makes me laugh when I see him in the Shaft remake with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
He's like a gangster type.
Yeah.
He's such a versatile actor. Boring. There you go. So boring. There you go. Not books. No, it wasn't. Oh dear. Wint and Kid felt like Bond's answer to Laurel and Hardy. Or C-3PO and R2-D2.
I love Mr. Wint and Mr. Kid. I mean, when they're in Amsterdam taking a picture of the canal. Mrs. Whistle did want some pictures of the canals for the children. How kind of you, Mr. Wint. Oh, Mr. Kid. The children will be so thrilled. Exactly. I love those two. Yeah.
Yeah, see, Franz agrees. Donald Sinden in the Donald Southern role with Windsor Davies as a Pacino part. Success. Exactly. I don't know if you know those two actors. They're
no.
They're British actors. Well, one's Welsh, one's British English, I think, and then they had a very popular TV sitcom in the 80s called Never the Twain, and there were two antique shop owners that always they was like bickered, but they were friends, and it was quite fun. But yeah, if you saw a clip of that, you'd definitely say that. Yeah. Paul Craig talk about people jumping the gun on him, and then he mostly proved them wrong. Well, he did with Casino Royale, yes.
Yeah, he got some shit before people.
Yeah, he said that because he knew the film was so strong. He had the last laugh. But yeah, then he did this. Learned his mistakes on this one, and then did Skyfall. What
Yeah,
way, though?
Skyfall was great again. Yeah. Then Spectre.
Yeah. This is, he was bored with the part, but it's not all his fault for Spectre.
Yeah.
I do like how they set this up. It's just the fuel cells. The whole compound runs them. Subtle. What could possibly blow up this place then?
Yeah, because these films don't usually end with big explosions or whatever. So
Yeah. And I think this is an observation place or something out in the desert, because the interior next door is completely different, apparently.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a hotel. Paul Craig talking about.
Oh yeah,
Craig really did get some flack in the early days. Most of it was uncalled for. And then there's this, it has a shot of a road that goes down into a roundabout and it goes back up the hill. And then it pans to what they're up to. I thought,
Yes, yeah. It's not really relevant, is it? I do like the dialogue between him and Olga, though. That's actually a decent scene.
Yeah. When the adrenaline kicks in, you'll
Make
forget all
it
about
count.
your training.
Only need one shot, that stuff. Yeah, I do like that bit.
Does that clock go off all night? How do you sleep?
It's especially even more louder now because I got the window open a little bit to get some fresh air in there.
Yeah.
It does go all night, but I'm used to it now when I'm sleeping anyway.
Yeah, I guess it's the same. I have the same when I was anywhere. We used to live above a fruit and veg shop that had a delivery at like 6 a.m. And all the staff would come in and then play radios and sing, and then within a few months, I didn't even notice them.
Yeah.
Damn right he proved them wrong. Any chance of a male's eye video? Hang on.
What?
What's the spelling mistake there I'm missing? Male's eyes.
Male's eyes.
Yes, just
I know cat's eyes, but
is there even a British firearm he could have had? Oh, there you. Do we have any guns over here?
I was gonna say, do you guys have guns?
I've
been told that the police doesn't carry guns there, so.
No. Yeah, I don't know what he would. I don't know if any British makes Black and Decker. I like the clock in the background. Yeah, I'll get that. Oh, that seems to have come up. There you go. From Who the Bell Tolls. I guess it's a farewell to arms. Right. DAF is awesome. One of my favorite Bond films. Oh, Diamonds Are Forever. See, I got that.
Yes, that is. Yeah, I got that one.
Leave my typing alone. Half asleep. It's past my bedtime. It is odd. Yeah, it's a Monday and it's a late one. Ooh, with the exception of Moonraker, I would say Diamonds Forever is campier than most Roger Moore films.
Hey, nothing wrong with Moonraker.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah. I do like how this channel has. Nope, not signing that. Maybe what's he say when you find your balls and
you wake up with your balls floating next to you or something, or whatever he says.
Yeah, something like that.
His balls in his mouth, or
it's something like that, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, you got a point. Just replace me like you did the last bloke. Diamonds feels very Moorish. Yeah. Can't be for the wrong reasons. No wonder Connery was pissed off. Didn't Connery mostly like the script for Diamonds? Well, he liked the jokes
did in
and
the
all this
interviews that he did at the time, but most actors, when they're promoting something, they gotta speak positively. So yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I got a 4-hour video of how wonderful this is.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's like an hour and a half making of saying look at all this lovely stuff we're doing, all this action, and then there's a very long premiere section about building it up, and then there's the reviews.
Oh, balls in the mouth. There you go. That's the line.
There you go. My name is Plenty of Tool. Named after
your father,
perhaps. She certainly was.
Yeah.
There you go. Shaft 2000 was the first film I saw Jeffrey write in. Yeah, so I think I'm the same. I remember buying the DVD and being shocked that he spoke normally on the special features. Yeah, man's a classic guy. I'm trying to think. Because yeah, no one even batted an eyelid when he was cast in this.
Yeah. He's
check?
killing it right now in The Last of Us. He's now in the second season of Last of Us. I just saw a recent episode. He's killing it in that one. Yeah.
I was hoping he'd be down in the dumps and available. Right. So yeah, he's in What If as the Watcher, as the voice anyway. Let's see.
I
what
got
else
it
is-
coming up soon on my review series. He's in Angels in America with Pacino. So
Of course, he's Lieutenant Gordon, Batman. The Batman.
the Batman. He's in that.
Another
yeah.
win.
Yeah.
So he's in Westworld as well. He was. Rick and
Detox
Morty
with
episode.
Stallone. ICU. He was in that one.
Yeah. Game Night. Uncredited. It says. Hunger Games. Boardwalk Empire. Oh, yeah, go. There's the action scene kicking off again. Yeah, he's done a lot of work. The Invasion with Daniel Craig. Oh dear, yeah. The Lady in the Water, Syriana, Manchurian Candidate remake,
Oh yeah.
Detox. How could I forget
Yeah.
Detox?
Detox. Yeah.
Ali. But yeah, incredible career. Connery was never really a typecast sort of guy. I do admire Connery for The Offense and The Terrific The Hill, yes.
Oh, I fucking love the Offense as well. I gotta give that a rewatch. Keep meaning to, but I do
Yeah.
like the Offense. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be in the
It's
mood
pretty
for that
dark,
one.
that one. Yeah.
But yes, the doctor sent me. I don't know what that crotch shot was then.
Yeah.
I noticed it the other night. I thought you see just
Yeah.
The skirt that she's wriggling to get up.
Pointed that out in his review. It's like you have to make sure, but it's actually shadow. It's not really what you think it is. Yeah.
You do have to
Yeah.
rewind it.
Yeah.
And then they were very pleased with this bit with the guy running through the fire and the glass breaking, but it does look fake. I don't know if it was real. And then you got this big fight because no one was expecting him to fight, but yeah.
Yeah, this is where he goes beast mode. He's like, "Wah!" He goes
Yeah,
he's just
it's like he
shouting
wasn't
and
trained to
swinging
fight,
an
but
axe.
he can get angry. But I hate the bit where he gets the axe in his foot.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're selling for 6, so you must be getting old. and not seeing the female vid you did last week.
Oh,
I
the female fit. My eyes are up here, though.
Yeah.
Down there.
A male's eye vid. I don't know. Who's got men's tits? That'd be a tricky one. But,
yeah.
I get it though. Yes, it's just me not knowing what I've done. Hey, there he is. Last night's guest.
Steven?
Of course, he knows the quotes. I know this is off topic, but I just finding out there was a Dracula video game based on the 90s film. Yes, it was on the was it on the NES?
The
On
Coppola
SNES?
one, really?
Yeah, there was a few versions released at the time. I've played a few of them, but I can't remember a damn thing about them. That poor General. Yeah, it was a Sega. There was I think, there definitely was a Master Mega Drive game. I don't know about Mega CD, but they'd all be different types anyway. Yeah, she's just been shot, or has she? To be frank, Connery isn't the type to say something if he didn't think it was true. Don't think many people would challenge him.
Yeah. Yeah.
They hacked the fuck out of this. I was trying to send there was about 4 or 5 quantum-related ads before the film started. It got really annoying.
Oh, wow.
Strap into my video then. When I'm sure you can all afford the Amiga watches.
I can afford the Heineken that he drinks, but that's about it.
It's on my Amiga 500 Mini, France. You could be right. Yeah, it's out on a few. They did. I never saw it when it came out, but yeah, there is a Dracula. Lumet challenged Connery, and Connery rather enjoyed it. He needed someone to show him a different direction, and he certainly grabbed it with both hands on the hill.
Yeah, he did a fair few films with Lumet. Anderson tapes as well.
Yes.
Murder on the Orient Express, a 74
Oh, that
film.
was it.
That's
a
Lumet
good
as well. Family Business with Dustin Hoffman.
one.
And,
I need to
Matthew
rewatch that.
Broderick. Yeah.
I haven't seen that for a very long time. Not this way, not this way. I can't. This is a bit of good emotional.
This is there's good stuff in there. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's it's like panning for gold. You really do get a pan for it.
But should he have shot her in the head and then blasted his way out?
Yeah.
That would have been a different film.
Yeah, much different.
Yes, I don't like how much 2000 films have aged by their mobile phones. That is a good point with these films. You think he's got his phone out. Oh, look, it's got a color screen. Look at me.
That's 2010. Look at my BlackBerry. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the same about The Dark Knight. Is that the technology? Oh, there he is. I don't know why he buggered off, limping his way into the desert.
Yeah.
There were cars left behind, obviously. He's supposed to be the brains of this unit. Although he hasn't got a little stampy thing to play with.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, he's just stamping the same stamp and seeing what it does.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he was doing in his introduction scene, but yeah, it's a counter trade, I guess. Yeah.
There's even a special copyright fact announcement narrated by Daniel Craig where he said, "We worked really hard on this film, so please don't copy it." Juno's hamburger phone is timeless. Exactly. Although it's all internet phones now. Also true. Did Connery enjoy making Sardos? He knew what the film was about.
Sardos. Yeah, that's an interesting one.
It's a very clever film, and if you don't like it, you just don't understand it.
Well, you actually like it?
I haven't seen it. I've always put off because how ridiculous it is.
I've sat through it. I've sat through it once at least. So yeah, I haven't seen it since.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it once back in the day, and then maybe, well, probably at some point this millennium. But yeah.
Guys, if he gets 2,000 or 12,000 subscribers, I was way too low. Zardos watch party.
Stop signing me up for stuff. I got to sit through Ishtar yet.
Ooh. To be fair, I've not seen that one, so I might suffer with you. I might get a copy.
And the Prince of Tides.
Ooh, yeah.
And the Dark Crystal. Yes, I do have the Sony ad in my video with Craig, the showing off the TVs back then. Maybe the most manly man to has ever looked with a nappy on
in the red mankini,
yeah, and a massive mustache,
big tash, chest hair coming out, yeah,
and yeah, the bandol whatever it is.
I think he had a ponytail as well. Now.
Oh yes, the ponytail. Just he looked. I would have looked hilarious in the Zardos costume. Yeah, maybe I'll have to dress as Zardos. I got the tash.
There you go. Zardos.
So yeah, he doesn't shag her.
No, just a kiss, and then yeah.
I don't. As people said, you don't see who kisses who in this. He goes in for the kiss there. But yeah,
I guess she pulled him, or yeah.
But yeah, we never know much about her apart from if he assumes she's Bolivian special forces or something. He says, doesn't he?
Yeah, because this is the last we see of her. So yeah.
Although, hang on, I'm distracted. But she got pretty eyes. The bit where he contemplates shooting her is very The Mist. Yes, it got a UK release a few months before this. There you go. And then Bond's learnt his lesson. Of all the people he should be shooting in the face, he lets this guy live. I guess. I don't know what
boyfriend.
Yeah, I forgot. I had forgotten about that.
Baby geniuses.
You've not seen that?
No.
Google. Have a look at the trailer
I should be glad
after this.
Thinking, but,
all right.
Okay. No, actually, I got my phone. I can Google.
I was going to play it now just to spite everyone. Baby geniuses. There's at least 3 films.
1999.
Yep. Oh shit! That does mean.
Holy shit! That looks bad.
That all-star cast.
Turner.
Yep. Christopher Lloyd. Kim Cattrall. Wait till you see the talking. Peter McNichol. The Upper Side from the director of Porky's and Black Christmas.
Bob Clark and Rhinestone, but yeah, Bob Clark. Wow.
Oh, so the actress here is the one that went on to be in Castle with Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
Dom DeLuise. I expected Dom DeLuise to be in it. But
Kim Cattrall. Holy shit. I never heard this film, but yeah.
Last time I watched it, I actually appreciate it. It has a lot of parables, but class structure seems somewhat more timely these days. Or maybe I'm just more cynical now. A bit of both. The last scene is such an anticlimax. Yeah, people said he doesn't get revenge. He gets the guy, so he gets interrogated, and then it all goes quiet.
Yeah, it's like he learned his lessons. He's not, Casino Royale Bond would have killed this guy already or something like that, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, yes, the package is due tomorrow. I'm washing my hair the night the baby geniuses watch on. Yeah, it's just going to be me and Josh if I do it. I don't think I could sit through it. So, see, I'm not a biggest fan of Barbarella. I've seen it a couple of years ago. A rewatch.
I would take it over Zardos, that's for sure. But
but yeah,
Zardos and Ishtar double feature.
Hell no. Missing plastic there. I managed half an hour Baby Genius, and I sat through Gigli at the cinema and love Ishtar.
You see, I got a feeling I might actually like Ishtar as well if I actually do watch it. So yeah,
it's not.
It is Dustin Hoffman.
It's Dustin Hoffman and
Warren Beatty. Yeah,
and a spy thriller, comedy. Sorry. But yeah, so he ditches the necklace, and then it's all quiet, and then the Bond theme kicks in with the people complain that it just goes from very quiet. So
yeah, just like the Honor Majesty's Secret Service ending. Yeah, it's like, Tracy is dead. Half the audience is crying and stuff. And then, Bond will return and Diamonds Out Forever. It's like, no. Yeah,
I need you back.
I never left.
There we go. Right. So it's only an hour and 41 minutes. Did you ever see Zero Population Growth with Oliver Reed? That doesn't ring a bell, but it's got Oliver Reed in it.
Sold. Yeah. Here comes the gun barrel at last.
If he hasn't got his dick out in it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Which doesn't narrow it down with the films he's in. There you go. Quantum of Solace.
Yeah, now we need the title for the film. It's like, I know what the fuck I just watched. Yeah.
Right, there we go.
You finally got the fucking good Bond song. Da, da, da.
Let's see. Yeah, Stana Katic is the one from whatever I was on about.
Oh, for yeah. Yeah. That.
Ooh. Who's this? Oh, David Desmachelin. Might be able to get some with him from what's he in? He was in that Devil film that came out last year, the TV show one. That film, horror film. I can't remember his name. He was in. He was Polka Dot Man in Suicide Squad.
Oh, Polka Dot Man. Yeah, remember him. Yeah,
he's in loads of stuff. There's a lot of Ollie Reed films I haven't seen. I should have a season. I don't think that's the best idea, but it's not. It's up. He has done a lot of good work. I remember. Was he in Wild Geese? I can't remember. Trying to make it. He's done a few.
No, that wasn't him.
No, there was something else I watched that he was in. Oh, it's Hard to Kill, of course.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Thompson, yeah.
Yes. I'm trying to think. I saw him as a military guy. What have I watched recently? Burnt Offerings is a laugh. Yeah, it's quite a good horror. Spooky. That felt a lot longer than an hour and 41 minutes. We were talking for 10 minutes beforehand.
That is true.
Unit nurses, medical services, a lot of people, construction. A lot of people worked on this film. Yeah, and then is it 4 years? It's hard to me. It's like they were a year apart. All these Bond films, but yeah.
Yeah, in the 60s, it was like Dr. No, 62, Commercial Love, 63. But yeah, it's
because I guess because we can watch them any time now. There's no gap. So what did we say the Casino Royale was?
2006, yeah, 2006.
2006 to 2019, he was making. Well, 2005 to 2019, he was making films. 14 years of film. Bloody hell. Does it say James Bond will return in? Oh, we'll see.
No, it just says James Bond will return.
It does say James Bond does return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They stopped
But not-
using the film when they
Yeah,
did,
'cause- yeah, they.
Living Daylights was the last one, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, no, View to Kill.
Yeah, they knew best not to say. Just say he'll be back.
Yeah.
Revolver was really.
That's a great one. Yeah, Revolver.
I guess it's not the Guy
Oliver
Ritchie
Reed
film.
and Fabio Testi. It's a Eurocrime film from the 70s.
There you go. Okay. All right. Take care, Yvonne. Bye bye. You're probably already gone because I'm behind. I really like that ending scene. Very nice ending to a necklace story. It does wrap it up, and you think that's they're done with them.
That's the Vespa story done with.
Yeah. Although I forgot to mention there is a Vespa bike in this at the beginning when he drives into town after the big race at the beginning. Crawl, written by David Arnold. I'm not sure what that was, but yeah. There's Monty. Right, let's wrap this up. That Late Night with the Devil was fucking great. That's it. The Late Night with the Devil he's in. He's the actor in that. First time I saw Oliver Reed was when he made an appearance in The Word in 1992. He was in a shambles, but I've heard since that he was often acting up a lot in his TV interviews. Apparently so, yeah. The thing I heard is that they used to ply him a drink right before an interview, especially get him absolutely pissed, so he would make a fool of himself, which is a bit sad. Burnt Offerings is a decent 70s Ollie movie. There you go. So yes, James Bond.
I have to watch some Oliver Reed films, actually. I have to catch up on some. Yeah.
Devils is a good Oliver Reed film. I did watch that Castaway, which wasn't bad. I can't recommend watching it, but yeah. It was better than I thought it would be. Bit more serious. The Ollie film with the killer snake. Isn't it just called
Rings a bell.
Yeah.
Rings a bell.
Is he turning into a snake? I can't remember. Yeah, The Devils is quite something. The Pierce Brosnan gun barrels are the best. And good night all. Oh dear. Mic drop from Dave there. Killer snake, woman in love. I don't think I would describe it as a killer snake. But I must say, guys, you made watching this film somewhat bearable. Well,
thank you.
We managed that. That's a win.
Job well done. Yeah.
Crazy film. And the theme song bloody rocks. There you go.
For this one,
it.
There must be a fan for everything, so I'm glad there's one for this.
It does start off all right. And then they start singing.
Yeah.
It was View. That was the last one. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
There's no time to say St. John's will return as a woman.
No, but it does say James Bond will return. I'm still fucking waiting. So yeah.
It does say that, yes. Octopussy interview. That is. There you go.
There you go.
And then it's
because they use From a View to a Kill, which is the short story, and then that's why they stopped doing it.
Even I know that. Oh, Venom. That's it. With Klaus Kinski. What could go wrong?
I got sold. I love Kinski.
Yeah, definitely watch it. It's a crazy fucking film. Kinski and Reed together. Well, that must have been a tense set.
Yeah, I gotta see this one. Yeah.
All right, take care, Andy. See you next time. Until weekend. What's the next one, Cigar? Well, I got some time off. I got to work on my 2 videos, but it's 80 souvenir mags. It looks like on Wednesday. At the moment, it could change. Jessica. Hang on. I mean, better make myself look big. Jessica Flux. On
hello.
yeah. She's on Friday night. We got the captains joining me for the chart show on Saturday. Mike, if he can be bothered, will be joining me for Fangora magazines on the Sunday, and then it's Roger Rabbit, Ice Pirate, 1990 the week after that. Bloody hell. Too many stuff. Venom is awesome. Venom is decent, Mike says. I remember Tom on one of your DVD commentaries had a great Kinski Reed anecdote. Ooh. I can't repeat it here. Oh dear. It's basically a Toby Hooper film. So Venom. Well, I still haven't seen Quantum of Solace, but it takes some solace of having gained a quantum of solace that I'm not missing much.
I see what you did there.
I see it on. Yeah. Right, Venom is on 4K now.
Ooh.
I don't think it was worth it, but am I bothered? I'm always bothered. Bloody liar. If it's not internet problems. No, he can't be bothered to do his own live streams, and then he has internet issues or computer issues when he wants to do my live streams. But there we go. Right. Oh, we caught up. Excellent.
Nice.
Perfect time to finish. Somehow this hour and 45 minutes film went into 2 hours, but yeah, plenty to talk about at least.
Yeah, I still don't like it any better than I did before, but there you go.
Yeah, I'm still in the same. It's all right.
It's still my lowest ranking Bond film, so yeah.
Yeah, that is true. How many mainstream popular films aren't on 4K, but there's so plenty of B movies that they just rejigged and put on 4K.
Never mind 4K. There's still movies that I want to see on Blu-ray. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is a good point. So late night fun. France had fun at least. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, it's midnight. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say, bloody hell, is it? I'm late.
For me,
Bedtime.
it is.
Have a good one later on. So yes, I'll see some of you Wednesday, hopefully, if I don't change my mind. All right. Take care. Thanks, Jeff. See you next time.
No worries. Bye bye.
Hoo-ha.
Hoo-ah!